In this video, we're going to go over what to say when you get to the point of the interview where they ask, "Do you have any questions for me?" When they say this, they're really asking, "Have you thought about this position?" They want to see that you are not just going through the motions of an interview, but are actively engaged. We can also use this as an opportunity to paint the future of what it would be like to work together, which will help them see you as the person they should choose for the position. When given the opportunity, there are a few questions you can ask here. Pull a line from the job description and have a specific question prepared about it. Ask, "How can I exceed your expectations for this position?" Ask, "What will my onboarding look like?" Ask, "What problems exist today that you would want me to solve?" And make sure to take note of the answers here specifically because we'll want to use this later. Ask, "What are the top 3 things you'd like to see from me in the first 90 days?" All of these questions show that you have thought about the position and that you are engaged in the interview. Take notes of the answers to these questions. After asking those questions, which are used to paint the picture of you working there, let's shift the focus onto them. People love talking about themselves and will generally rate the conversation better if they get to talk about themselves. That's why we can leverage some of the following questions to get them to open up and talk about themselves. Can you share a bit about your own experience with the company? What do you enjoy most about working here? What's the most challenging project you're working on at the moment in your position? So make sure to take note of the answer to this question specifically also, as we'll want to use it later. How has your role evolved since you joined the company? What's one thing you wish you knew before you started working here? After the interview is over, make sure to use your notes from the questions you asked to create some sort of solution or suggestions to help. Just like when we were networking with cold leads, we're going to create a quick Google Slides presentation showing the problem they mentioned and how your suggestion or solution would help them. Slide 1 is the problem or project they have based on the notes you took. Slide 2 would be your proposed solution. Slide 3 would be how your proposed solution would solve the problem or help the project. Slide 4 would be how you would implement the solution or help. Slide 5 would be a link to your LinkedIn and your contact information. The reason why Slide 5 has your contact information and a link to your LinkedIn profile is so that if they show anyone at work your slides, they can research your profile. We're going to send a follow-up email to the interviewer thanking them for the interview while also including the Google Slides presentation. So, here's an example of an email. "Thank you for taking the time to interview me today. I took note of whatever the most challenging project they're currently working on or the problems that exist today that you would want me to solve, and created this quick presentation of some solutions I thought of that may help. I look forward to your response. Have a great rest of your day." As a recap, in this video, we talked about what to ask at the end of an interview. When asked, "Do you have any questions for me?" you should have prepared questions that shows you're engaged in the role. Ask questions like a clarification about a point in the description, how you can exceed expectations, what your onboarding will look like, what problems you could help solve, and the top priorities for the first 90 days. And then shift focus to the interviewer with questions about their experience, what they enjoy, their current challenges, role evolution, and any advice they'd give. Make sure to take notes on their challenges and problems and follow up with a presentation offering the solutions. Send a thank you email with the presentation. Asking thoughtful questions at the end of an interview shows interest in the role and company, and providing value by addressing their challenges can make you stand out. This strategy demonstrates you are an engaged candidate who wants to help solve problems, which greatly increases your chances of getting the job.